The Voice, a singing reality competition that airs on NBC, is returning for its 26th season. The show is run by coaches who are responsible for its operation. The judges of the participants' performances are comprised of both the coaches and members of the general public from all throughout the country. During the blind auditions, competitors are only required to leave an impression on the coaches based on their voice. A strong emphasis is placed on vocal talent in the 26th season of The Voice, which debuted on September 23, 2024. A number of rounds, including battle rounds, knockouts, playoffs, and live performance shows, are included in The Voice before the final installment of the competition. In the end, the competition is decided by the votes of the American people, and the artist who comes out on top is awarded a recording deal. The structure of The Voice. The 26th season of The Voice will have a variety of different elements, including blind auditions, battle rounds, knockouts, playoffs, and live shows. Every new round of the competition brings with it a new set of challenges and opportunities for the artists to win over the judges and the audience. Through the utilization of game-changing skills such as blocks, steals, and saves, coaches have the ability to influence the outcome of the match. Every artist's primary purpose is to make it through every phase of the competition, beginning with the blind auditions and ending with the live performance show in order to become the next champion of The Voice. It was the blind auditions. First and foremost, the blind auditions serve as the basis for The Voice. As was the case in the previous seasons, coaches rely solely on their own voices when making decisions regarding their squads in Season 26. When an artist is performing, the coaches sit in chairs that are positioned so that they are not facing the stage. After pressing a button, a coach chair will rotate so that it is facing the artist if they are impressed by their performance. If more than one coach is available, the artist has the ability to select the coach with whom they would like to collaborate. A group of 14 performers is assembled by each coach. In the event that no coach takes a seat, the competition is over for the artist. Blocks are a feature that was introduced in the previous seasons. They give a coach the ability to block another coach from obtaining a certain artist, which adds an additional degree of strategy to the blind auditions. Several rounds of combat and knockouts. When the battle rounds begin, the competition becomes more intense than it was during the blind auditions. A duet is performed by two of the coach's artists during this portion of the competition. Following the performance, the coach is tasked with selecting one of the artists to proceed to the subsequent round, while the other, unless another coach employs a steal, is eliminated from the competition. During the 26th season, every coach has 2 steals, which gives them the ability to save a talented artist from elimination and add them to their squad. The next round of the competition is called the 3-way knockouts, and it gives 3 artists from each team the opportunity to compete against one another by playing individual songs of their choosing. Out of the 3 winners, the coaches choose one to move on to the next round. Due to the fact that each coach has 1 save available in this round, the 2 artists who are still in the running are either eligible for a steal by other coaches or can be saved by their own coach instead. There will be live shows and playoffs. Artists that have made it through the playoffs battle against one another for a coveted berth in the live shows. Due to the fact that each coach is only allowed to send 2 artists to the live shows, the decisions that need to be made in this round are very difficult. At this point, steals are no longer available, and the competition is based only on the quality of their performance. For the purpose of assisting the artists in honing their performances and getting ready for the upcoming live broadcasts, each coach selects a mentor to work with them. The audience participates directly in the process of saving their favorite artists by voting for them after the live performance shows have begun showing. From week to week, the performers who have performed the best advance in the competition. Those who have received the fewest votes are at risk of being eliminated, but they also have one final opportunity to save themselves through the instant save, in which they play a new song in an attempt to win over the votes of the American people. The competition will continue until the final round, in which one of the artists will be selected as The Voice. In addition to this, they are awarded a recording contract, which is a chance that can completely transform the life of any aspiring vocalist. Audiences have been enthralled by NBC's The Voice ever since the show's premiere in 2011. A novel method to the process of discovering new musical potential is provided by The Voice, which takes a distinctive approach to talent competitions and places a strong focus on vocal skill. In light of the fact that season 26 has begun, let's take a closer look at the structure and the regulations that make this program so interesting and competitive. It was the blind auditions. Blind auditions are the first stage of The Voice, and they are the stage where the show's trademark red chairs take center stage throughout the competition. And here is how it operates. In the blind setup, the contestants perform as the coaches, who are well-known experts in the music industry, sit with their backs turned. To ensure that first evaluations are entirely based on vocal talent rather than appearance, this ensures that judgments are made. 1. Selection of coaches. If a coach is impressed by what they have heard, they should press a button that causes their chair to spin, which indicates that they are interested in mentoring that contestant. A contestant is revealed to the coach and the audience through the use of the rotating chair. 2. Competition for contestants. In the event that additional coaches take their seats, the contestant is given the opportunity to select the coach team that they would like to be a part of. Because of this dynamic, the coaches frequently engage in heated discussions with one another when they present themselves. 3. Team formation. By the time the blind auditions are over, each coach will have the goal of putting together a group of excellent singers, which will normally consist of 10 to 12 individuals. All of the battle rounds. Immediately following the formation of the teams, the competition becomes more intense with the battle rounds. When we are in this stage, during head-to-head duels, coaches match members of their teams together to perform a duet of a song that has been chosen in advance. It is not just their individual vocal abilities that are being evaluated by this setting, but also their capacity to harmonize and work together. 2. The decisions of the coach. Following each performance, the coach is responsible for determining which of the contestants will move on to the subsequent round. The vocal delivery, stage presence, and potential for growth are frequently taken into consideration when making this decision. This is the knockout round. The knockout rounds whittle down the competition even further. Solo performances are a sort of competition in which contestants prepare and perform songs of their own choosing, demonstrating their individual artistic abilities and their capacity to establish an emotional connection with the audience. 2. The head-to-head competition. This competition is quite similar to the battle rounds in that participants compete in pairs. However, this time they take the stage individually rather than as a duet. 3. The determination of which participant from each partnership will move on to the next round is made by the coaches. In order to add yet another degree of strategy to this round, they are also awarded an additional steal. 4. Wildcard twist. In certain seasons, a wildcard candidate may be included, providing an additional opportunity for a very talented performer who has been ousted from the competition to come back. For the playoffs. Following the conclusion of the playoffs, the competition shifts from being pushed purely by coaches to being influenced by the audience. 3. Steals and saves. The steal and save choices are a significant twist in this stage of the tournament. In order to bring a participant who has been eliminated from another team onto their own squad, each coach has a limited amount of thefts available to them. Similarly, coaches have the ability to employ a save in order to keep one of their own contestants who have been eliminated. Performers give live performances, and the stakes are higher because these performances are televised to millions of spectators. Live performances are the first type of competition. 2. Votes from the crowd. This is the first time that the audience has the opportunity to directly participate in the promotion of a contestant. The voting process is carried out through a variety of channels, such as the use of text messages, online platforms, and the official The Voice app. 3. Coach saves. Although the votes of the audience have a great deal of weight, each coach is typically given one save to protect a member of the squad whom they believe has promise that has not yet been fully realized. All of the live shows and the finals. Live shows are the last phases of the competition. which culminate in the grand final, which is as follows. Contestants are required to perform on a weekly basis, and their performances frequently include elaborate staging, lighting, and live bands. It is also possible for them to work together with their instructors or with guest performers. 1. Eliminations. Contestants who receive the fewest votes from the audience are the ones who are eliminated from the competition. There may be opportunities for last-chance performances during certain weeks. These performances allow candidates to sing in order to secure the instant save, which is a voting component that occurs in real time. 2. Final Four. As the season advances, the pool of contestants is reduced to the top 4 finalists before the final 4 are selected. A number of songs, including original compositions, cover songs, and duets with their respective coaches, are performed by each of the finalists. 3. The Grand Final. The last episode is a spectacular show that includes a number of unique performances, interviews with celebrities, and collaborations with other artists. Following the performances of the finalists, the winner is decided completely by the votes cast by the audience. A recording contract and a monetary prize are awarded to the winner of the competition. The dynamics of coaching. It is the coaches who are responsible for the show's structure and the entertainment value that it provides. 1. Mentorship. In addition to assisting with song selection, coaches also offer advice on vocal technique, stage appearance, and emotional delivery. 2. Celebrity guest mentors. During the knockout rounds and the battle rounds, each coach will request a celebrity to serve as a guest mentor in order to provide their team members with additional training and insights. 3. Rivalry and banter. The program is enriched with a variety of humorous and intriguing elements thanks to the friendly yet competitive dynamics that exist among the coaches. A few of the most memorable incidents on the show are the result of their efforts to outmaneuver one another in terms of recruiting and progressing candidates inside the competition. This is why The Voice stands out. The Voice places a greater emphasis on pure vocal talent than other talent programs, which tend to concentrate on the whole package, which includes appearances and performance gimmicks. By guaranteeing that applicants are evaluated initially, without any visual bias, the Blind Auditions establish the tone for the competition. In addition, the format of the show, which includes a number of different stages and interactive components, ensures that both the participants and the audience are on active alert. The importance placed on mentoring is still another important component. When compared to other competition shows, The Voice encourages growth by matching candidates with industry professionals who actively train them throughout the season. This is in contrast to other competition shows, which largely focus on criticism. Inventiveness in the 26th season. Season 26 introduces a number of fresh tweaks to the existing formula. 1. Expanded live voting. This season has a greater number of live voting options, which enables spectators to engage in a more active manner and quickly influence the outcome of the competition. 2. New wildcard feature. A redesigned wildcard system gives eliminated participants a better chance of remaining in the competition based on the level of engagement they receive from the public in real time. 3. Interactive fan elements. Through live question and answer sessions, social media challenges, and unique content from behind the scenes, fans currently have the opportunity to engage with candidates on a deeper level through the use of the Voice app. Final thoughts. The 26th season of The Voice on NBC continues to provide a compelling combination of great vocal performance, strategic gameplay, and emotional storytelling. Both the competitors and the spectators are certain to be a part of an amazing adventure thanks to the show's distinctive format, which includes everything from the blind auditions to the grand finale. Featuring fresh twists and increased opportunities for audience participation, Season 26 is shaping up to be one of the most captivating seasons to date. It doesn't matter if you're rooting for a heartfelt balladeer, a powerhouse belter, or an artist who defies genres, The Voice has something for everyone. This is a tribute to the eternal power of music to unite and inspire people.